Tonight, questions about what will happen to hundreds of millions of your taxpayer dollars after Florida's Supreme Court struck down the Hillsborough County 1-cent transportation tax. Justin Schecker live tonight on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa with that story. What's the county saying about this, Justin?
Keith, good evening. Hillsborough County leaders say they respect the court's decision, but in an official statement, they say they're disappointed because of the need to improve the county's roadways and transportation network.
This is the first time in the history of the state of Florida that citizens had ever taxed themselves.
Today, the state's highest court hit the brakes on the Hillsborough County 1-cent transportation tax.
It's a temporary setback towards the goal of fixing a generational problem.
All for Transportation Co-Chairman HUDSON says the court's decision is an insult to the nearly 60% of Hillsborough voters who approved the sales tax increase in 2018.
The issue that I think the court has is how this was done, not what was done.
The Florida Supreme Court sided with the lawsuit filed by Republican Commissioner STACY. The majority opinion states the spending directives are unconstitutional and that they conflict with a state law that gives the county commission the authority to allocate such funds.
The way in which this referendum was done and the fact that this unlawful tax levy was collected for over 2 years are both surprisingly reckless.
White tells 8 on your side the county commission should tighten its belt and address transportation needs within the existing budget. So what about the nearly $500 million tax dollars that's been collected since January 2019?
So the people that have paid into this now have a right to receive their money back if they choose, and that's what the class action lawsuit is all about.
As All for Transportation expects clarification in the coming days.
So we expect that money to be spent in Hillsborough County doing what it was intended to do, which is fixing our transportation problem.
This Hillsborough voter agrees.
Yeah, if they find that there's room to help out on transportation, as a taxpayer, I think that would be lovely.
And county leaders say they plan to work closely with Hart, the clerk of the court, the cities in this county, and the Florida Department of Revenue to find a fair and transparent way to deal with all of the already collected taxpayer dollars. Live tonight in Tampa, I'm Justin Schecker, 8 on your side.